guys better know we on the clock and it's time to go. Everything looks like it's going on. Let me see it, can we jump? I mean, have time in every situation. Let's go.
The announcement of Go Bad or Go Home, The Bad Guys 2, arriving in 2026 with its first teaser trailer dropping in 2025, has already sent waves of excitement across fans who adored the first film. The original The Bad Guys charmed audiences with its slick mix of comedy, action, and heartfelt storytelling, giving animated heist movies a refreshing new energy. Now the sequel promises to elevate everything to a bigger, wilder, and more emotionally gripping level, while keeping the same stylish humor and ensemble chemistry that made the original such a beloved hit. The title itself, Go Bad or Go Home, hints at the film's central theme of pushing the characters beyond their comfort zones, testing whether they will remain the reformed anti-heroes they've become or slip back into their old ways. It sets the stage for a story that is not only about pulling off spectacular adventures, but also about the struggle of identity, loyalty, and the meaning of family within this quirky group of ex-criminals. The cast returning to voice the iconic crew brings back the star power and chemistry that gave life to these animated personalities. Sam Rockwell once again steps into the role of Mr. Wolf, the smooth-talking leader with a heart that's learning to trust again. Mark Maron returns as the grumpy and quick-tempered Mr. Snake, whose bond with Wolf will once again be tested as questions of loyalty arise. Awkwafina reprises her role as Ms. Tarantula, the sarcastic hacker whose wit and brains keep the crew out of sticky situations. Craig Robinson returns as Mr. Shark, the lovable master of disguise with an endless appetite, and Anthony Ramos continues as Mr. Piranha, the hot-headed muscle of the group with an unexpectedly tender side. Joining the cast this time are a few new voices, adding depth to the sequel. Rumors swirl of a mysterious villain voiced by Pedro Pascal, who brings charm and menace in equal measure, and there are also talks of Florence Pugh lending her voice to a cunning new ally who may or may not be trustworthy. Together, this dynamic vocal lineup guarantees that the sequel won't lack charisma or emotional punch. The plot of Go Bad or Go Home picks up after the events of the first film, where the crew had chosen to reform and use their skills for good. They had proven that even notorious criminals could change when given a chance, but the sequel explores the difficulties of maintaining that redemption in a world that doesn't easily forgive. The crew now works as a kind of unconventional task force, helping authorities in exchange for their freedom, but things aren't as simple as they sound. Their criminal instincts often get in the way, and their temptation to revert to their old ways clashes with their new reputations. The central story revolves around a series of mysterious crimes happening in their city, crimes so perfectly executed that they appear to have been committed by the bad guys themselves. This throws suspicion back onto the group, threatening their fragile truce with the world. As they race to clear their names, they uncover a rival gang that mirrors their own skills, a shadowy crew determined to prove that once you're bad, you stay bad. This mirror-image enemy team forces the bad guys to reflect on who they really are and whether redemption is possible for everyone. The film takes the crew on a whirlwind adventure across new and diverse settings. From high-speed chases on neon-lit city streets to daring break-ins at glittering museums, from underwater heists involving hidden treasures to stealth missions in desert fortresses, the sequel pushes the scale of the action far beyond what was seen in the first movie. Each character gets a moment to shine. Mr. Shark perfects disguises more outrageous than ever. Ms. Tarantula cracks impossible digital codes while delivering biting sarcasm. And Mr. Piranha's temper leads to both hilarious mishaps and heroic breakthroughs. Mr. Snake's relationship with Wolf becomes the emotional center of the story, as Snake begins to doubt whether Wolf truly believes in him, or if Wolf is only pretending that they can change. This leads to moments of heartbreak and tension, forcing both characters to redefine what brotherhood means when tested against betrayal and mistrust. Go Bad or Go Home also introduces emotional stakes that go beyond the action. The bad guys are faced with the reality that doing the right thing doesn't always guarantee applause. Society is still skeptical of them, police officers still keep a watchful eye, and public opinion sways back and forth depending on the headlines. This theme grounds the film in a relatable struggle about reputation, forgiveness, and the difficulty of changing one's past. Children and families will enjoy the slapstick comedy and colorful action, but adults will appreciate the deeper layers about second chances and the price of trust. The sequel doesn't shy away from showing that redemption is a journey, not a destination, and that sometimes the biggest battles aren't against enemies, but against one's own instincts.